Hey guys, welcome back to Codger's Workshop, and today I'm back after a long summer, and I'm sorry I didn't put up any videos, but I was busy and I had some new tools I wanted to test before I gave you guys my opinion, and this right here was one of them. It's the Ryobi P2003 electric 18-volt weed whacker. And I picked this up because I do a lot of mowing jobs and stuff over the summer, and I hate the bother of a gas weed whacker. I hate that the carburetor is always plugged, and it's a pain, and you gotta have the gas. And so I thought, well, I should look at a battery operated Ryobi weed whacker. I knew they made them, and I wasn't sure if I was really gonna get one, because quite frankly I wasn't sure if I could do the job. But I found this great deal on this one, brand new. It was an eBay special, open box, just the bare tool, and I picked it up for like 30 bucks. And I've been using it all summer, and it's handy, really handy. And I was really surprised to find that the power wasn't actually as bad as I thought. I thought it might, if I was lucky, do light weed whacking okay. I didn't figure there was any way I could do heavy weed whacking jobs with it, but I was, and I was really impressed by that. And using one of these slim lithiums right here, I get about 25 minutes roughly runtime out of it. If I use an iCat, I can get 25 to 30, and it's amazing, really. It's light and durable. It flexes, but it doesn't break. You know, that's the main thing. Is it going to flex and break, or is it just going to flex and not break? And this is a pretty neat little rig. I'm not so crazy about how long it is. I don't know if they made it for like midgets or what, but it's like, I don't know, I have to kind of stoop over a little bit to use it. But I was not too long adjusting to that because I had been using electric plug-in weed whacker that was short like this, so I was fairly used to that. But comfort-wise, it'd be a lot better if it was longer. And I'm not so crazy about how they made this handle here, the way they molded that in. It's kind of in a weird spot. It should be more down here, I think, but beggars can't be choosers. You know, you get what you pay for. But one of the neat things is it's an edger too. You can do this 180 spin here, and as you can see, it spins around, so now you've got an edger. And that's pretty handy, but it doesn't have an edge guide, so you're kind of freehanding it. But I'll tell you, it's really been a worthwhile investment. And I went with this because it was the cheapest. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, and I got the best run time out of the weed whackers that they make that are 18 volt, because I guess because it doesn't have as much power, so it gets like your 25-minute run time, and that was the most important to me because I'm mowing most of the lawn. I'm just weed whacking around trees and stuff, so I didn't really care if it had a lot of power, just as long as it weed whacked the grass. And one of the things somebody said on YouTube was, they said, first thing you want to do when you get one of these is chuck the line that comes with this junk. I don't know if I agree with that. It wasn't the best line, but it was good. And there's been a lot of complaining going around about the variable speed, not the variable speed, but the auto feed head on here. For people who are used to the bump heads on the gas weed whackers, they're not liking it. When you let off the trigger, it spits out like a little bit of line. I can't remember how much it is. It's not a whole lot, but I was using that corded weed whacker, and that had the same setup, so that wasn't a big transition. And it's like anything else, you know, you get used to it after a while, and you don't, it's like second nature to you. But changing the line, it was really simple compared to most gas weed whackers. It's a single line on here, not a double-ended line there. And the first time it was a little tricky, but after that you get used to it. But all in all, I would say if you're looking to get a cordless weed whacker and you're just looking to have something that you can weed whack around a couple trees and call it good, I would say this is the best. And if you're looking for a heavy-duty application weed whacker, there's better, but this will do that pretty good too. I took it right out with wet, thick grass, and it took it, and it did a pretty good job. It was a little tough on it, but it made it through. But I really wanted to push it to the limits and see what it had, and it's a great investment. So if you are looking for a good cordless weed whacker, I would say if you're already in the business of Ryobi, jump in with both feet. That's it for today. Like and subscribe.